The Bangladesh apparel industry, major change is coming, and that is, as you know, the Bangladesh's apparel exports 90% is cotton blend, and 15% or even less of the world market is actually cotton. The rest is man-made fabric. And Bangladesh apparel industry is absolutely has a very minuscule presence in the man-made fiber market. But that is changing. We are now seeing that a lot of companies are. This market was dominated by China, but we are now seeing that there is a major change taking place. A lot of companies are now investing in man-made fabric and apparel made of man-made fabric. And I feel that many studies have been done, and a recent study shows that this export will, the man-made fabric export will actually overtake the cotton exports. And that makes sense because obviously the global market for man-made fabric is much more than that for cotton fabric. Why I am flagging this is because once that happens, then again a new issue is going to be raised regarding sustainability. At the moment, we have all been concentrating on sustainability in the garment industry, but it relates to cotton fabrics. When man-made fabric comes in, that will create a new dimension. Again, question of circularity will come up, sustainability will come up. So that's something I'm just flagging. Since all of you are experts in this room, is something which you may want to discuss during your deliberation today. On the circularity, where we have already in Bangladesh, we are now seeing that there is a huge amount of recycling of the pre-production waste which takes place in Bangladesh. A lot of investment has been made in recycling of that, and a lot of work is being done. And we are now finding that a lot of the buyers insisting that recycled yarn be used in the manufacture of fabric, and that is now happening. And I'm very pleased to note that the Bangladeshi private sector, as well as there are a lot of foreign investors who have come and invested in this sector. However, there is also a huge potential in Bangladesh for recycling post-production waste. This is the garments which are being sold worldwide. And in fact, only yesterday somebody was telling me that of all the garments that are sold worldwide, which is a billion plus garments, only 1% is recycled. So most of the old clothes which the consumers throw away is used for landfill, and so that's not being recycled. And the idea was that these used clothes be brought to Bangladesh because there's a huge, you have to sort, before you can recycle them, you have to sort them into various, the ones which are cotton, which are colors, which are different fabrics, and then you should be able to recycling them. This has started, Japan has already started doing this in Bangladesh. There are certain companies which have started. There are certain challenges, there are certain issues which need to be solved. How these used clothes will be imported, what HS code they will be imported under, they have to be destroyed first. Those issues are, the government is looking at all of that. We are very keen that if Bangladesh can also become a central hub for recycling not only pre-production waste but also post-production waste. However, the EU has decided that all post-production waste will be recycled within the EU. I don't know how practical that is. Many experts feel that that would be very difficult to do because this is going to be very, very labor intensive. However, I think the EU is looking at this. They are still not, the laws have still not come out. I am told that people are talking to them, experts are talking to them. But as far as the United States is concerned, Japan is concerned, and other developed countries are concerned, they are quite happy with post-production waste being exported and sent to countries like Bangladesh for recycling. As far as the labor rights are concerned, as was mentioned, that there is a very detailed roadmap which the Bangladesh government jointly with ILO and the EU have agreed to, and that roadmap is being, we are now following that, and a lot of progress has been made, which has been acknowledged, and I can assure everybody that the government is committed to fulfilling its obligations under the roadmap which has been agreed. As regards to the issues which was a very, very important and vital issue was raised also by His Excellency the EU Ambassador, was regarding prices. I think that's very, very important. There are many, everybody is concerned about sustainability, everybody is concerned about the environment, but how much is someone, at least the consumer, is willing to pay extra for a sustainable product? And as you saw, that's not very much. And so that again is an issue which needs to be faced, resolved. The other thing on a larger scale, on a global scale, as you know,